the Jesus menu. I think it's called the Jesus menu. That's what I hear you saying, Lord. And it features the Jesus carrot. Okay, so the Jesus menu. It's like I'm on a cruise, as part 19 speaks of. It's like I'm on a lifelong cruise, and Jesus is a sous chef, and in the kitchen, he's serving up what people want, and it turns out that you can make a special request. And because of my allergies, as you saw in part 19, I had special needs. I'm a special needs person. And I'm thankful for that. That Jesus gave unto me weaknesses. I give unto men weaknesses. This is what it says in the Book of Mormon, which is the most correct book on earth. And it's also not of much interest. For the most correct book on earth, it surely has very little interest. Oh, I'd say less than 1% of the world is interested in that book, let alone living its principles. But nonetheless, that's the nature of the things of Jesus, like Jesus Uber. Who's using that term, Greg? It is about as popular as the Book of Mormon is. Yeah. If you looked at it on a graph, you'd say, no, that line looks about as big as those interested in deeply diving in and applying the Book of Mormon principles. You would be correct. Now, the Bible's a little bit bigger, yeah, because a lot of people have heard of that, but Jesus Uber, not so much. And the Jesus carrot, woo, that line, well, you're hearing about it, so it's a line that's being built. The Jesus carrot and Jesus, my sous chef, says it's time to give you a whole Jesus menu. And so little bonus material here. Jesus wants me to bring to your attention something you will notice that Jesus does in this little clip that we just watched, using me, of course. Throughout the entire Jesus verse, the movie and the vision, that big movie, and all its many parts, Jesus will overlay additional meaning into the movie using images and text. That's why he's making a movie. Meaning Jesus embeds hidden treasures for me and for you to find in the images and the text, in addition to the main verbal narrative going on and other things going on in the movie. For example, if you pay close attention to what you just watched, maybe by watching it a second time, you will notice Jesus used this clip to not only reinforce and extend the cultural allergy parable, and you will notice Jesus used this little clip and the new Jesus to not only reinforce and extend the cultural allergy parable and the package deal parable and the new Jesus menu parable featuring the Jesus carrot parable, but Jesus also brought to light something I'd never really paid that much attention to, its hidden treasure, if you will. The understanding that not only does Jesus give men weaknesses, as he says in Ether 12:27, but Jesus embeds weaknesses in the scriptures, in his own scriptures that he's given us, for the same purpose, of course, that he embeds them inside of us, so that Jesus can make special accommodations for each one of us, so that we can go visit the Good Shepherd, the sous chef. And I said unto him, Lord, this is Moroni speaking, and I said unto him, Lord, And I said unto him, Lord, the Gentiles will mock at these things, meaning the things that he's written. In other words, the Book of Mormon, because of our weakness in writing. For Lord, thou hast made us mighty by word, by faith, but thou hast not made us mighty in writing. So we can talk a good talk, but our writing, thou hast made all this people that they could speak much because of the Holy Ghost, which thou hast given them. And thou hast made us that we could write but little because of the awkwardness of our hands. Awkward like Greg with his movies, which are Jesus's movies. Behold, thou hast not made us mighty in writing like unto the brother of Jared. For thou madest him that the things he wrote were mighty, even as thou art, unto the overpowering of man to read them. So in other words, Moroni is saying, I've seen writing that's more powerful than probably we've ever seen, right? And he's like, wait, why didn't we get those scriptures? So why didn't we get those scriptures, the ones that have more powerful words? Well, for a wise purpose in God. Moroni continues, thou hast also made our words powerful and great, even that we cannot write them. Wherefore, when we behold our weakness and stumble because of the placing of our words, I fear lest the Gentiles shall mock at our words. Well, he was right. They will mock at him. They'll read the Book of Mormon and go like, pfft. And when I said this, you know what the Lord said? The Lord spake unto me, saying, fools mock, but they shall mourn, and my grace is sufficient for the meek, that they shall take no advantage of your weakness. And then he goes on to explain. He gives even men weaknesses, not just scriptures. So that's a good thing. But God wanted me to bring this to your attention, that throughout all these movies, he's going to embed additional meanings. So pay close attention. I know I need to.